Welcome back to the session. We are back with another episode. We got the Mickey D's out right here. You know what I'm saying? This was for the Freeski. You know what I'm saying? The quarter pounder or whatever. I got my dog right here licking his... turn your head. Turn your head. Licking his lips, thinking he finna get a bite. But brother, this is for me. You know what I'm saying? They gave us the wrong bag at first with some chicken nuggets and a large fry in there. So here's that large fry. We went to the drive-thru and I was like, I didn't order this. You know what I'm saying? So I took a little chicken nugget out too, you know what I'm saying? Split it with my dog or whatever. But yeah, this meal was for the Freeski. We did pay for the drink though. High C orange. But the quarter pounder is like damn near like a solid, like a little bit thicker than a smash patty, I'd say, but like it's better than like getting a McDouble or a double cheeseburger or some shit like that. But the quality of meat is just better with the quarter pounder. And for the Freeski, this is hitting. Ooh. So, me and my girl officially broke up. Your boy is back outside. The mother of my 3 kids, you know what I'm saying, officially parted ways. I tried to keep the family together, but, you know, you only could do so much. Man, this dude is drooling. You only could do so much, and you only could take so much disrespect. Long story short, we're not going to get into details or nothing like that. But long story short, you know what I'm saying? She want to explore other options out there. And all you got to do in this world is, you know, trust females to be females, man. It was never yours. It was just your turn. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. It's just gonna, you know, progress some of the content that we're gonna drop. Because the last few months, I've been having my kids every single day, bro. You know, watching the kids every single day, going above and beyond, doing this, and that. But we're gonna get on an actual schedule, figure some shit out. You know what I'm saying? Probably every few days or whatever. And yeah, I'm gonna start, you know, dropping more content, more collab content on this channel. Because on the session, there's no limits, you know. There's no limits. Obviously, we're, you know, a cannabis type channel, but that's where the creativity comes in, you know. I've seen plenty of different stoners channels, and, you know, they're all different, and that's what I kind of like about the stoner community and whatnot. And I feel like there's not really there's no set blueprint to follow when it comes to the stoner community on YouTube. It just seems like some folks blow up, and then they just keep making the type of content that they're making. And then some folks, you know, they haven't had their break yet, and some of them just fizzle out, you know. I plan on just keeping the content coming. When I do have my smoke sessions, you know what I'm saying, I need to like make more shorts and shit when I do have my sessions, and then obviously our long form type videos, you know what I'm saying, just keep posting them. I kind of like how I can just like, you know, talk to y'all and post it without having to edit. You You know what I'm saying? I kind of like that vibe, you know. Similar to live streaming, but obviously it's just not live. But the fact that, you know, it's uncut, nothing to edit, just, you know, raw video, I do kind of like that shit. But yeah, I don't know if I'll start live streaming like that on this channel. I kind of like just, you know, just recording and then just post the whole thing, you know, uncut on my time type shit. Yeah, 3 kids, man. I just had a son too. He's gonna be 4 months old on the 10th of this month. So really early, really early. You know, it's just crazy that, you know, some things happen the way they happen, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we're not gonna dig deep into no details, but shit is crazy out here. It's a crazy world we live in, man. But when motherfuckers start moving a certain way, it is what it is, bro. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. So, what you got to say, Gator? You want some of this burger, huh, bro? You ain't getting none of this burger, bro. He hating because I'm over here enjoying my free burger. But here, bro. Here. Get you some fries, man. But, yeah, man. It is what it is, bro. So, you just gotta lock in. But put down that tobacco. Y'all don't need to smoke that garbage no more. After I finish this burger, I'm gonna go ahead and roll up some of these Obama runts. We're gonna get our little smoke session in. And we may go back to the crib and, you know, stream some zombies. But, you know, I'm just on some chill shit today. Probably get a workout in. Or I will get a workout in. Not probably. Get a workout in. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to Instacart today. I'm just going to fucking chillax. Finish this meal, you know what I'm saying? Smoke it on up real quick. And then shit. Like I said, probably live stream some zombies. Maybe hop on Fortnite. I haven't played Fortnite in like a very long time, but I may see what it's talking about. And we'll be streaming on Twitch and shit. Just because it's like it's already connected with the Xbox, but I'm gonna get a PS5 for when GTA 6 comes out, but that's not until next year. So until then, we'll be on the Xbox. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that, you know, boy. That quarter pounder was solid, you know. It was a good little cheeseburger. So that was a solid little cheeseburger. But now it's time to back up. Now it's time to roll up. Nigga, nostrils and shit was all up in my hand as if I had some more food, bro. Relax, nigga. Ugly, bro. But, yeah, we finna roll this up. It was weird, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been having my kids every single day, nigga. You know, every single day, bro. I have my kids, bro. Today is Wednesday, too, and I'm gonna pick them up Saturday. You know what I'm saying? So, Friday night, we're gonna step outside Friday night, you know. I'm gonna step out. I might step out tonight. To keep it so trill with you, I might step out tonight. You know what I'm saying? I might step out tonight, you know. You know what I'm saying? Like, this process of, you know, of calling it quits or whatever, you know, it's been a long process. I'm not even gonna hold y'all, bro. Like, it's not, you know what I'm saying? This ain't no just some quick, oh yeah, we're done. Like, nah, it's, you know, I've been at this for a minute, bro. But this is like, you know, that final end, like it's done so. Like, it's done so. But yeah, I've already done my grieving, so you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm chilling right now. Like, I'm chilling right now. You only can let disrespect go so far, brother. And if some of the homies, or, you know, if you know J2 Cold, or, you know what I'm saying, you know, a version of me from back in the day, you know that, like, we don't even play this shit, bro. Like, that sim shit is out, bro. We don't condone none of that, brother. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've let some shit slide with this female that I would never, you know, never in life would do on, you know, on the average female, regular female, bro. But I gave this shorty 3 kids. But hey, brother, she's not yours. It was just your turn. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So, welcome back to the motherfucking session. As you know, we got the Obama runts right here rolled up, looking, you know, extravagant. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what we're gonna title this video. McDonald's type mukbang? Should we, you know, or should we like clickbait it with the, oh, broke up with my girl, you know what I'm saying? And get some weird motherfuckers interested in, you know, listening to what the fuck I got to say. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like that clickbait type shit, but I guess it wouldn't be clickbait because, you know, we talked about it and it's the truth. But, you know, or, you know, something simple, you know, just another video of the session, something that's not really eye-catching. I think we're gonna go with the, you know, the tasty caption of, oh yeah, I broke up with my girl, da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Because we trying to do some numbers, obviously. You know what I'm saying? We trying to do some numbers since we, you know, on the platform or whatever. So, you know, I feel like that's an appropriate little title that we could, you know, fuck with. But hey, been telling y'all, it is what it is. Stay focused, stay locked in, stay motivated, continue to grind, continue to get after it in whatever it is you got going on. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is you got going on, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you're locked in, you know, and doing your shit, making sure you're taking care of your shit. And yeah, that's really all there is to it. As long as you stay locked in, you know, stay focused. I don't want to get too crazy on the timing of this video because you know what I'm saying, anything past a certain point is just like, damn, it's just gonna take fucking forever to upload. You know what I'm saying? And I like to, you know, as soon as the joint over with, brother, I'll hit the upload button. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what I like doing. So it's like, I guess a nigga could live stream, but I just would rather not do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't need the world knowing where my whereabouts are. But if we could start, you know, we've been pretty consistent on this channel too this year too. So like, if we just stay consistent, we keep dropping banger videos, and like we've been dropping just regular ass videos, like those regular videos as possible. And then also, you know, we've been documenting the little Bitcoin lithium series and shit like that. We've been documenting that and shit. And I know a lot of followers that recently came are from that. But this isn't a crypto channel. This is a smoking channel. Get that through your head. And this is a stoner channel, brother. And we want to help people stop smoking tobacco, because tobacco is a part of the devil. You know what I'm saying? It'll kill your lungs. It'll give you cancer. Stop smoking it. You know what I'm saying? Elevate your lifestyle. Get you some raw papers and live a better, healthy life. It'll change you, you know? Shouts out Obama Runts. Shouts out Connected. Shouts out to Lolo for, you know, supplying Connected with this, you know, beautiful tree. You know what I'm saying? 21 grams for $30. You know, you cannot beat the price. Excellent price. You know, we appreciate, you know, for keeping us stocked up with the goods. And, you know, hopefully, you know, Lolo, if we can get a brand deal in the future, you know what I'm saying? I know I got to get my numbers up on this channel, and then maybe we could talk and do some business, you know? So, just know I'm rocking. I'm in the Bay Area, so tap in with me. You know what I'm saying? Or from the Bay Area. We're up in Sacramento area right now, so that's not the Bay Area. But we're in Northern California, for those of you who are not really too familiar with, you know, Cali and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Sacramento is not the Bay Area, but, you know, we're from the Bay Area. We're born in Hercules, you know what I'm saying? Grew up in Hercules. My grandma stayed in Vallejo, so we were always in Vallejo. I was actually born at Vallejo Hospital, but, you know, got taken home and I was in Hercules and shit, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not born in Hercules, but grew up in Hercules, you know what I'm saying? Went to elementary, you know, up until 5th grade, you know, went to 5th grade at Ohlone Elementary, you know what I'm saying? So we did our time in Hercules. Summers, you know, weekends and shit like that. We were in Vallejo at our grandma's house, and then that was on my mom's side. And on my dad's side, you know what I'm saying, my nana, she had the crib in East Oakland, you know what I'm saying, on 109th Street, where my dad grew up and shit at. So like we were back and forth from Oakland, Vallejo to Hercules, which is in the middle between those two. And so we grew up in the Bay Area, and you know, childhood was smooth. And then 6th grade rolls around, you know, we, you know, get up and dip and go to Sacramento, and West Sacramento to be exact, you know. So did high school and you know, middle school, like 6th grade through 8th grade, and then high school in West Sac or whatever. Then I moved to Yuba, and not even Yuba, it's like right before Yuba. This is a town called Linda. This is right before Marysville, you know what I'm saying? You got Olive first, then you got Linda, then you got Marysville, then Yuba City. And we were in Linda, and where I lived in Triple C, and this was like supposedly the worst area in all of the 530, you know what I'm saying? And we definitely seen a lot of shit lived there for 3 years. Played college basketball at Yuba College, and so we were there, you know, all 3 years or whatever, pretty much 4 years, but it was just about 3 years that, you know what I'm saying, I was there. But seen a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? Had a lot of motion in that spot. It was just a crazy time, you know what I'm saying? Young college students, you know what I'm saying, smoking hella weed. We're literally living in the middle of a trap, you know. Our neighbor, like two of our neighbors, you know, right downstairs, you know, they had full-on traps, like every drug you can think of. And then across the street, you know, in the next apartment complexes, you had more drug dealers. And then over here, you had a bunch of gangbangers, you know, bunch of, you know, crackheads and motherfuckers strung out. You got people getting stabbed, people getting beat up, people fucking other people's baby mamas, bunch of dramas, fist fights, dog fights. You know, it was a whole lot. It was a whole lot of shit that was going on, and this was an everyday occurrence. And we're just, you know, we're living in it. Young kids are living in it. You know what I'm saying? And seeing a lot of that shit, you know, that shit could take a toll on you too, brother. And you know, some people just wouldn't even understand the type of lifestyle that you've actually, you know, endured, or, you know, tapped in, or just had to tap in with. You know what I'm saying? I learned about the cannabis game heavily. Shout out to this dude named Ryan. I don't know where this nigga's at. But this motherfucker is one of the craziest, you know, craziest OGs I done ever, you know, met. He an OG now, you know, but that motherfucker was crazy. He was a fighter, you know, so, you know, that was cool. And he was also, you know what I'm saying, he did his shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say too much, you know what I'm saying? You just never know. But he was a real ass nigga, real OG, you know what I'm saying? Trap was going crazy, and I'm just gonna leave that shit there. But motherfuckers definitely, you know, learned a lot from that experience in life. And then after that, moved back to after college or whatever, moved back to SAC, you know, where I, you know, found my shorty, and we was together 5 years, had 3 kids, and you know, a lot of life and a lot of different things happened in between that time, you know. But I went from Sacramento to you know, Citrus Heights area, then to, you know, where they at now, which I'm not gonna mention, obviously. But I mean, shit, here we are today, you know what I'm saying? I'm back in the West though right now, you know what I'm saying? Because, hey, it is what it is. But yeah, that's kind of how shit has played out. You know what I'm saying? We left out so much detail, obviously, you know. We left out a lot of things, but you kind of get a little gist of, you know, what was going on, at least. You know what I'm saying? Like a little glimpse, you know, nothing too major, you know. There's still so many, you know, so many things that, you know, that obviously I'm not about to dive in and talk about, but it was crazy though. So you know, bro, why are you gonna, this dog just, you know, put his fat nostrils damn near all up on my straw. But you just gotta, like, you know, that's why you gotta lock in with whatever you do, especially like if you're young. Like if you really want to do something, like you really have a goal, don't just, you know, it don't matter if you see results the first couple years, bro. Don't fuck it off, bro. Just keep working towards it. Like, you'll find a way in. If you're consistent enough and you really want it, you'll find a way in. But if you don't really want it, time's gonna show you that you didn't really want it, because you didn't work for it, you didn't go after it, you didn't make it a priority. You know, you fucked it off. But all in all, you still have chances, you know. You still got, you know, opportunities out there that are waiting for you to pick them up. All you got to do is lock in your mind, put God first. You know, all your troubles, problems, anger, frustration, sadness, madness, anxiety, give it to God. He's going to clear it. He's going to take it away for you. You don't have to endure that. You know, I understand you all wanting to be strong and wanting to go through it, but you don't have to go through it. You can give it to God. Let go and give it to God. And then with a clear conscience, clear mind, use that energy to go do something that you want to do. Lock in and go ahead and reach your goals. Go ahead and get to where you want to get to. The ball is in your court. You know what I'm saying? And who's to say you only have one ball on your court? You know what I'm saying? Especially if you have shooting practice, you may have, 20 balls, ready to go. You know what I'm saying? So, like, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't lose focus of the main goal. Don't get complacent. Don't get too comfortable. Stay focused, continue to grind, put God first, and you'll be good to go. So get in the gym today, there's no excuses. Back up, bro. Get in the gym today, there's no excuses. You know what I'm saying? Get after it. I don't care what you went through. I don't care what you went through today. It doesn't matter. Go get some work in, get some gains, because I'm about to get some more gains too, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm looking a little small right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking to, we're looking a little small right now. I gotta get it in a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And nigga being hella tall and shit, my metabolism is on the faster side, so I already have that, that slim fit physique, but nigga, I'm about to bulk up, nigga. I'm about to bulk up and still be cut up, nigga. That just means I gotta put in some work. Couple weeks, I'm finna go get, I'm gonna get retwisted in a couple weeks. I was thinking about just cutting this shit the fuck off, to be honest with y'all. I didn't even really want to, I really didn't even want to twist my hair, but it doesn't matter the situation, on why it happened. But, hey, I'm gonna get these motherfuckers re-hit, and then we're gonna see what it's looking like. But, lock in, I'm about to hit the gym. I'm finna go fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Sets until failure, nothing else. But I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna do my shit. We 28 minutes in, so I'm gonna call it quits here. Hopefully y'all had a good little smoke session. Put down that tobacco. New type of content is coming. Trust me. And we're gonna excuse me. We're gonna put some edited type of videos on here too. I know that y'all getting the raw, uncut shit right now. Mainly pretty much all the videos, y'all just getting raw, uncut shit. And I think I put I think the hike is on this channel. Damn, I can't talk. I think I put the hike on this channel. So if it is on this channel, y'all scroll down and y'all check that shit out. It is on this channel, yeah. So yeah, go watch that video. It's a different type of video. Fun little outdoor adventure, you know what I'm saying? So go watch that video, and then keep watching these videos, and then we'll put, we'll do interviews. We'll get the interviews out there, and then we'll also, do the smoke collabs where we're just smoking with other folks, you know what I'm saying? Kind of get to know what their smoke schedule is and what they smoke and shit. Yeah, we'll dive into this channel and see how far we can really go with it. Because I feel like there's no limit, and some videos may get pushed 18 and up, and some may not, but the ones that aren't, we can monetize some shit. But I'm gonna tap in.